Complainant stated that she was unable to tell if he was a wreck, but she was able to clearly see his.
Do you have any questions, sir?
No fucking nerves!
All right, folks, buckle up because today's court hearing is straight up wild. We're diving into the chaos of a sovereign citizen charged with indecent exposure. Yeah, the guy was caught touching himself in public while eyeballing a woman. And let me tell you, this man absolutely loses it in court. The defense attorney? You can see the regret written all over her face. Years of law school, endless late nights, and here she is, sitting next to this train wreck. Poor woman. You can almost feel her silently thinking, why did I take this case? Judge Fleur? Totally over it. The courtroom is a complete mess, and things spiral out of...
Good morning, sir. What was the last name again?
Lane, Brandon Lane, yeah.
So, Mr. Lane, you were charged with... All right, you were charged with indecent exposure. You wanted to do the PC on indecent?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with indecent exposure. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and/or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
May 26, 2024, officers were dispatched to a defendant touching his private area at the Metro-owned downtown transit center located on 1900 Main Street, Harris County, Texas. The officer was advised by Metro Dispatch that the complainant called and stated that the defendant was exposing himself to her. Complainant told officers that the defendant was a black male in a blue hoodie and boarded a Metro bus, and then ultimately pointed the bus that he had boarded. Matching the description, and complainant witness confirmed that that was the same person. Complainant stated that the defendant followed her from across the street, pulled out his penis, and started exposing it to her and looking at her. She further stated that the defendant began stroking his penis back and forth with his hands, looking at her without speaking, approximately 5 to 10 feet away. The complainant stated that she was unable to tell if he was a wreck, but she was able to clearly see his penis as he was stroking.
Your Honor, after speaking with my client, the officers approached 2 males. I have to wait on body cam to see what the other male looked like, but my client's saying that wasn't him. He just...
I mean, I don't know. I think that there's probable cause to go forward now. Mr. Lane. Mr. Lane, we will get the body cam to ensure and see if that is in fact you, because we don't know. All we know is that we have someone that has identified you. I will try to have them get the body. Do you have it now? What evidence do you have now?
This is a brand new case, Your Honor. This is the 26th, so I don't know. There's nothing in yet, so I literally just wrote this up before I came to court.
Okay, I will, Mr. Lane, I will try to have them get the information and the body cams as quick as possible so we can verify that it is you. I would say let's try hopefully a week. The problem is that I can't give you a PR bond because you continue to take off on us. I had your evading arrest at 7503 because we can't get you here. So, okay. Do you have any questions, sir?
No fucking nerves!
Hey, hit the button, please.
Yes.
Not the best time for me.
I don't know if it was necessary.
All right, same thing happened down there with me.
That was, no.
Hey, Ms. Hayes, can we have him evaluated, please?
On his previous case, Your Honor, his first case in your court, he was already set for a mental health evaluation, but he absconded. He's homeless.
He's,
So,
the look that he was giving us, that was, did you see me eyeing you to?
yes, I moved over, yes.
Well, you see where I can't, you see?
Yeah.
He's pretty coherent when I'm speaking with him, but I've seen the episode
I just-
coming about. So he's gonna be in custody. Hopefully we can schedule the evaluation. I'll speak to the CLO and go from there.
For sure.
Thank you.
Connor,
Control faster than you can blink. So we start the day with the usual formalities. Good morning, sir. Last name? Lane. Mr. Lane, you're charged with indecent exposure. Up to 6 months in jail or a $2,000 fine. The judge lays out probable cause, your rights, all the legal stuff. Then we get into the details. On May 26th, officers were dispatched to the downtown transit center after a woman reported being followed and exposed to. She described the man in a blue hoodie on a metro bus, and yes, he was stroking himself while staring at her. Officers tried to identify him. The complainant confirms it. This is not up for debate. And now, the meltdown. After just hearing the charges, this guy goes off like a cartoon Hulk, slamming his head on the table, waving his hands, making the courtroom vibrate with pure chaos. It's almost impressive in a terrifying sort of way.
If you are in the box, do not talk to your client while we're on the record. How do you know we're on the record? Because I call the style of the case. I keep saying that. And what I keep saying is, I don't understand when we're not on the record, everybody just sits there and don't talk to anybody. And the minute we get on the record, that's when everybody wants to have a conversation. I have patience in my pocket, but slowly but surely, that patience is going to wear out. Everyone who's on the trial docket, if you are on the trial docket, you need to have the court coordinator or the clerk pull your file so I can let you know when you can be back here for trial, because we're not going to do this thing where everybody is rushing up here at 12 o'clock when we're actually taking our lunch at 12, because the prosecutors need a break at 12. The staff needs a break at 12. The court reporter who's been taking down everything that everyone's been saying needs their break. The probation officer needs their break. And do not approach the coordinator or the clerk when we're on the record. Again, how do you know we're on the record? Because I call the style of the case. Now, I hope everybody understands. And now that I've said this, you know what's going to end up happening? I'm not going to hear any chatter, and we're not even on the record. The end.
You watch and you think, this guy is literally self-sentencing right now, and I've got to hand it to the attorney. She navigates it like a pro, slowly backing away, probably already thinking about drafting her "I can no longer represent this client" email. The tension is unreal. Now the judge tries to get him evaluated. Mental health assessment, prior cases, the whole 9 yards, but this guy is homeless, erratic, and uncooperative. The courtroom is holding its collective breath, and honestly, it's one of the wildest sessions I've seen in a long time. He walks in presumed innocent, and within minutes, he's turned the courtroom upside down, proving without a doubt that sometimes the evidence of your own lack of self-control is all a court needs. All right, now buckle up, because if you thought the first courtroom meltdown was wild, the next scene with Judge Boy is pure chaos control. Picture this. She's trying to call cases, keep order, and every single lawyer is acting like it's Black Friday, rushing up, whispering to clients, disrupting proceedings. And Judge Boy? She finally snaps. She doesn't just warn people. She tears into the room with a level of authority that makes it crystal clear. Do not talk to your client while we're on the record. Do not rush. Do not disrupt. I will not tolerate it. And honestly, you can't blame her. Imagine trying to run a courtroom smoothly while everyone treats it like a free-for-all sale. Her patience evaporates, and it's fascinating to watch. She goes through the rules, clearly laying down the law. Court coordinators handle your files. The clerk sets your trial dates, and no, you cannot approach anyone while we're on the record. It's methodical, but with a sharp edge that lets you feel the frustration building. You realize quickly that courtroom management isn't just about rules. It's about commanding respect in an environment where every disruption chips away at order. And yeah, this is a real human moment. A judge finally saying, "I've had enough," and shutting down chaos with no hesitation. Watching this, you start to see why the earlier sovereign citizen meltdown spiraled so badly. Courtrooms have structure for a reason. Acting out, slamming your head, arguing with officers or lawyers, it doesn't just make you look ridiculous, it can get you charged with contempt, which comes with fines or even jail time. And the attorneys? They have to navigate this tightrope every single day, keeping clients in check while respecting the court. Judge Boy's frustration isn't just over-the-top drama. It's the reality of trying to maintain control in a system designed to work when everyone behaves like adults. Which in this courtroom clearly wasn't happening. So, there you have it. Two entirely different but equally chaotic sessions. One with a man literally self-sabotaging, and another with a judge showing why courtroom authority matters. Both are wild, both are human, and both leave you shaking your head at just how insane real-life legal drama can get.